The dark side of the online space, and we don't talk about enough. I want you to stay tuned. If you're that person that have any plans of like continue to be on social media, you have an online business, you're a content creator, or you plan to be an influencer. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Amelie Moore. I'm an online coach and a trainer. And basically this space is to be able to help business owners, entrepreneurs with a little bit of lifestyle to allow you to build a life and a business that you love. The online space has so many beautiful things that is given to us, but also there's a little dark side to it that people don't talk about enough. And I want us to talk about this enough because I've seen so many content creators just disappear, like top influencers just go burnt out, and even business owners just disappear and the business dies off. Why? Because of this side of the online space, social media, building an online business that people don't talk about enough. If you have experienced this, which I have so many multiple times in my business because I've been in the online space for over a decade now, but I have figured out one specific thing that causes this. And if you don't catch this on time, you're probably going to fall victim to it and might not be able to get unstuck or come out from this dark side. Most times when you start to feel stuck, you start to feel, that space where maybe you want to get from like 5,000 followers to 10,000 followers, or you're 100,000 followers, you want to get to 200,000 followers. You feel like your following or your engagement or the content that you're putting out are not doing as well as you want it to, or you're just not getting the vibe that you feel. You're in that space where you feel, I just want more, I expect more. Or even if you're comparing yourself with other creators that have been around like you in the same space, in the same niche, and feel like they're getting more traction than you are, and you're just asking yourself, what am I doing wrong? You try to create content, you're not going to get excited, you just feel like, it's like a drag. I want to do this again. I want you to look at a couple of things that might be happening. There are 3 things I want you to look at. Any single time you catch yourself in that rut, feeling unstuck, feeling burnt out, just almost getting like anxiety whenever you think about your online business or content creation or just social media. First thing is, you probably might have grown or outgrown the level that you're at. Let me explain. You might be thinking, oh yes, I'm creating content, like 3 contents a day or 4 contents a day, and I'm creating this exact kind of content. I'm okay with it. But maybe this is a time for you to transition and start to do maybe 5 contents or just 1 content, but maybe like a more talking video. Just look around you and you would see that there's probably a next level that you need to be on, because for every new level, there is a new devil. So you will never be operating on the same level always. You've almost done everything. There's no more excitement. So when you feel that way, maybe your God is calling you to the next level, but it requires you to do something different to be able to get to a new level. Second thing I want you to quickly look at is go back to your goals. I know some of us set our goals in the beginning of the year and never look at it till the end of the year. Or you might have set goals that you have already achieved. If you set your goal that you wanted to be at 10,000 followers or 100,000 followers, or just to be putting out 2 videos every single day, and you're now doing that and you've done that for 6 months, but you've never gone back to look at your goals and say, hey, I know I set a goal for 10,000 followers. Now I'm at 10,000 followers. What is next? If you as a human being do not set goals for yourself repeatedly, get into the next level and to the next level, you will achieve that goal and then you're just going to plateau. But if you look at your goals, and sometimes your goals are not even things that you're interested in achieving. At the time that you wrote that goal, you loved it, it was exciting, you wanted that goal, but then things might change your life and move around. You're thinking, I don't really care about 10,000 followers. I don't even really care about engagement. I just care about putting my message out there to help 1 person in the world, and that's fine for me. If those goals are no longer aligned, you will start to see yourself burn out. You will start to see yourself not excited anymore. You will start to see yourself getting stuck because your goals and your why are no longer aligned. So that's something that I always check. And I look at myself and I'm like, okay, hey, what is my goal for the year? What is my goal for this month? Is it aligned with what I really want? And if it's not, I go back to the drawing board and I ask myself why, and then I change those goals to be able to align to where I want to go to. Then I get a new excitement and I know exactly what I'm working towards. The final one that I found out that really is something that used to get me was, I am no longer talking about things that excite me. Now, yes, maybe my page is about business, or my page is about, training, or my page is about mummies and babies. But I'm at that point where I just want to talk about shoes and bags. Now, I know this whole world is trying to make a niche down. They're trying to make you talk about one particular thing for the rest of your life, and they like personal branding. That's all good. But the truth is, your personal brand is your authentic self, the story that you want people to tell about you. If you're no longer excited about the story that you're telling, you're not going to want to tell that story even more. If you feel like I'm talking about something, but I want to pivot, I want to talk about something else, or what I'm talking about, I am tired, I'm bored, I'm stuck, I want to talk about something else. Because when you start to create content and you create content about things that you're passionate about, that you love, that you're excited, you're going to talk about it more in so many different dimensions. It's just like asking somebody who's passionate about chocolates, talk about chocolates. They're going to tell you the different types of chocolates. They're going to tell you dark chocolate, milk chocolate, pistachio chocolate, all those stuff. They get excited to talk about it. But if you now hate what you're talking about on your platform or the content that you're creating on the social media space, you are going to get anxiety because you're forcing yourself to think about things to talk about. You're no longer passionate about it. You've moved away from where you are. That's something that a lot of people struggle with. If you're no longer excited about what you're talking about, then the people you're talking to are not going to be excited as well. Because it's at a point where we now know, because your true authentic self and your eye lights up when you're talking about things that you're excited about, and we want to hear from you as well. So those 3 things are things you need to look at once you start to feel that stuck and that burnt out. This happens to me once or twice or even multiple times in a year, depending on what I'm going through in my life. So I want you to, whenever you start to feel stuck, feel down, getting anxious about creating content, go back and think about those 3 things. And I'm going to mention to you how I get over it every single time. The next time, make sure you come back to create more content. Turn on your notification if you want to be getting all the videos from me every single time it drops. Be the first to know. Love you all. Bye.